from Tampa Bay's #1 news station. This is Good Day Tampa Bay.
Right now, it's time to check in with Charlie Belcher.
Hey, good morning.
Good day to you guys. How are you?
Good. So green behind you.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Very, very zen-like. It's a place called Artisans Bonsai.
Say that again?
You've been practicing how to say it?
Artisans Bonsai.
Bonsai. Not bonsai. Bonsai is a battle cry. Meaning hip hip hooray, right?
Bonsai.
Yeah, bonsai. Not bonsai. Bonsai.
Bonsai.
That is the art of making plants look like tiny trees. Oh, it's so peaceful out here. So Artisans Bonsai. That's where, and you have to just kind of calm down to say it.
It's pretty.
Bonsai.
Very pretty.
Yeah. Let's just meditate a little bit here, Ann. It's your last Monday.
Yes.
Last Monday you're ever going to work, at least in this business for this TV station. We'll just relax a little. I mean, you might work another Monday, but not quite like this. So
I'll work
we're all
at
just going to
home.
relax a little bit. It was a great weekend. I got to watch a World Cup game with the Kerry Klesic. That was exciting. He's quite the football fan, so it was really fun to watch England take on Italy with Kerry Klesic. That was fun. And I watched the Costa Rica game with real live Costa Ricans. That was fun too. Wow. That was fun too. A lot of soccer, a lot of football. I'm so excited about. I'm going to watch it with Americans tonight.
Exactly.
I'm so excited about the game tonight. So excited about the game. All right, but we must concentrate on Bonsai this morning. You're going to meet the two gentlemen behind. They have turned this hobby into a beautiful business. We're right here in Thanota-Sassa on Fowler Avenue. So I'm going to teach you the art of bonsai. We'll look at their Zen garden, talk about how you can get into this hobby, take lessons here. Might be something you want to do if you have a little more time on your hands, Ann. And I'm glad we're off to this the Antastic send-off is already underway. It's an Antastic 3 days.
That's a good way to put it there. Thank you. That's something
I stole that from Laura Cross. Yeah, Laura Cross actually came up with an Antastic few days. Enjoy every moment of it.
Just remember, razor sharp.
We are easing into the work week, Russell. Enjoying a little time here in a Zen garden. Nice little waterfall, koi pond here. So beautiful and peaceful. When we're talking about the art of bonsai. Again, beautiful and peaceful. Wait until you meet the former firefighter and motorcycle mechanic behind this beautiful business. Stick around and make it a good day, Tampa Bay.
Hey, Charlie.
Morning.
Went to my app. I was trying to see I wanted to see what she looked like, but I see Courtney Bright doing traffic. I guess I'm
You're a little behind. You'll catch up. You'll catch up.
There's a bit of a delay. I want to see if that girl really. Oh, there. Oh, now that's the cartoon. All right, I don't want to make everybody wait.
You'll know by the time after. You'll know after the break.
Okay. All right, I'll check. When you think of a bonsai, most people think of the juniper. Juniper plant is turned into bonsai, but these guys here at Artisans Bonsai can do just about anything. They get a bougainvillea. I've never seen a bougainvillea. Oh, she does look like Elsa. I've never seen a pretty girl. Pretty plant. Never seen a bougainvillea done bonsai. I'll tell you how these guys do what they do and why they do it. Stick around. We're going to make it a good day. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charlie Belcher, officially coming to you from Thanota-Sassa, right on Fowler Avenue, right across the street from Big Top Flea Market. To kind of give you an idea of exactly where we are at Artisans Bonsai. And I want you to meet the bonsai artisans behind Artisans Bonsai. It's Phil and Joe.
Hello.
Former firefighter.
Yes.
Motorcycle mechanic. And yet you guys have become bonsai artisans. When did it start for you, Joe?
Oh, about 1984, and needed a way to decompress and fill my time as, you have two days off as a fireman. So I started doing about 84.
And when did it become a business for you?
Actually became a business for us about a year ago.
About a year you've been doing this now. And Phil, how did you first get into doing this?
I just picked it up as a hobby about 2 years ago and incorporated it into a little business I had going on, and then stumbled into Joe and learn to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
So I'm not an artisan. I'm still on grasshopper status.
Okay,
so.
there you go. Artisan, you have to become the master.
That's
and
it.
You're working on your way to there. So what all do you do here? You teach people how to do it as well as sell them?
Right. We sell pre-bonsai, which is trees that are ready to be turned into bonsai. We sell finished bonsai, and we teach classes. We teach people how to take nursery plants or stuff they've collected in the wild and make their own bonsai.
And we are pronouncing it correctly. It's bonsai. It's
Bonsai.
Not bonsai.
Not bonsai.
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 Which means what? That means something.
It means tree in a tray,
Tree in a tray.
Yeah, tree in a tray, tray planting.
And it's all about, it's an optical illusion. You're taking a plant
Right.
and you trim it to make it look like a
Right.
tiny tree.
Bonsai is the art of illusion.
Very cool.
Basically.
All right. Well, throughout the morning, we're going to see how these guys do what they do, give you some tips and tricks, and then just a good place to come buy one and let them do all the hard work. And I'm thinking this could be something you might want to pick up if you had a little extra time on your hands.
It's the art
I'm
of
keeping you very busy.
the art of illusion.
Everywhere I go, I sign you up for things.
I know. I won't have time to do my projects. Art of illusion. I'm going to disappear on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Different kind of illusion.
Not funny.
Hey,
you later.
thanks, Charlie.
Right now, though, we're checking in with Charlie Belcher.
I may miss that the most. And popcorn. Although I know I'm going to keep your address. I'll stop by for some spicy popcorn every now and again. That's good stuff. There's some cheap tricks that go in making a bonsai tree look exactly the way you want it to look, including, look at that. See the wires in there? You can actually wire the limbs to go a certain way. A lot of trimming, of course, is how it's done in optical illusion. We're explaining how to do bonsai at Artisans Bonsai here in Thonotosassa. Stick around, everybody. Make it a peaceful, good day. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charlie Belcher, coming to you from Thonotosassa this morning, right on Fowler, across from the Big Top Flea Market. I can see the Big Top Flea Market from here. That'll give you a point of reference of where Artisans Bonsai is located, in case you want to come out here and buy a bonsai tree. Call it a bonsai tree or a bonsai plant?
Bonsai tree.
Yeah, because you're making it look, it's really a plant, but you're making it look like a little tree.
Some of them are trees, some of them are plants, yes.
Joe and Phil are the guys out here behind this business, and you do offer classes.
Right.
So teach me some of the art that goes into making a bonsai.
Okay. Wiring, for example, is how you control the branches where you want them to go. So we wire the branch.
Now, and how do you decide where you want it to go? What do you mean, like, where it's going right now isn't necessarily how you want it?
Right. I want this branch to actually be a little more straighter out. It's curving at the end here.
Right.
So we wire them and then bend them out into the position.
And that doesn't hurt the plant at all?
No, if you do it right and you remove it at the right time.
Right.
So
well, that's the key, right? You have to go back in and take the wire off.
Right, right.
Before it grows into it, I guess? Obviously.
Yes, which sometimes it does, but it'll grow out when you remove the wire.
So look at that. So then you can just kind of manipulate that
Yeah,
limb.
then I just bend that limb however I want.
Oh, look at that. I didn't know that's how you did that.
That's exactly how we do it.
And Phil, obviously, the art of trimming the plant is really the backbone of bonsai, yes?
With a little bit of detailed trimming, you can turn something like this into this in just a few minutes. Basically, you're just going to kind of go through and try to remove stuff that you know is not supposed to be there. Again, it's a process. You kind of work around the tree and look at it, work around it and look at it. But there's some things that we know are not going to be used in the last final products. We'll go through and clean that out, try to get some of those branches out of the way. And again, each time you do that, you're going to look a little closer as to what you have left and try to decide where you want to go. It's just like a fine statue. The art's already in here. You just need to get the stuff that's not supposed to be here away, and then that beautiful, beautiful work of art will start showing itself.
That's where the artistry comes in.
Absolutely.
And so you can literally do this with just about any sort of plant or tree.
Right. Right, just about.
Well, I mean, the bougainvillea is gorgeous. I mean, that's such a nuisance in some yards. It's gorgeous, but it can be such a pain.
Right.
What an interesting thing to turn it into bonsai.
Actually, we call them pokinkilia instead of bougainvillea.
Yeah, exactly. Is there a particular plant you enjoy working with most, or is it easiest to work with? You see a lot of junipers.
I like to work with junipers, but I like to work with the bonsai. I love to work with the real trees, such as the mulberry trees and things like that.
I love it.
So.
All right, Dan and Russell, when we come back, we're going to talk about the tray here and what goes into the tray for a bonsai tree.
The tray for bonsais. Thanks.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yes.
Now let's go out to Charlie Belcher. He's bonsaiing it today.
Bonsai.
Bonsai.
That's such an interesting. That is such an interesting topic. Lindsay Rose, my daughter, only a couple of years away from driving, so I'm already trying to think of all this stuff. I thought about having a rule where she had to keep a cell phone in the glove box. Like, it has to just go in the glove box and close before she even starts the car. So maybe, I'm so worried about the whole texting and distracting. Anyway, good stuff. We are talking about bonsai. This morning, we're at Artisans Bonsai in Sonoma, which quite literally means tree in a tray. Well, we're talking about the tray when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
Hey, Charlie.
And now, now everybody knows how Ann could afford to retire at 39 years old. All those cheap tricks add up.
No.
Turning that hot water heater off, she can retire now, 2 years later. Congratulations. Cool tricks, cool cheap tricks as always. I don't know how cheap it is. I don't know if we'd call this trick cheap. Well, let's start right there. We're at Artisans Bonsai, by the way, in Sonoma, right across from Big Top Flea Market. It's Joe and Phil's place. How much is it gonna? How much of an investment is it to get into this sort of hobby?
Well, if you took a class, they're about $100, $115, and you know, pots run $16 to $35. Soil, we have $10 bags on up to $30 bags, so depends on how much you get into it.
Like any other hobby, you can spend a bunch of money, you can spend a little bit of money.
Right.
But you can get into it. And if I just wanted to come buy a bonsai from you, give me an idea of the range of prices.
They start about at $50 and go on up to hundreds of dollars, depending on what you want.
Quite literally, a bonsai is a tree in a tray. Let's talk about the tray and how you get started putting the tree in the tray.
We've prepared one here for you. This is an unglazed container, which is used with junipers and evergreens and things like that. We also have glazed containers, but we prepare it by putting in screen to block the soil from draining through.
All right.
And then wire to wire the tree in. And then we use bonsai soil, which is a mixture of three different items. And
don't
we
get
pour
too technical with me here, Joe, but it's stuff.
Pour it into the pot.
Now, it don't seem like rock. It's rocks.
Yes, it's turfus, lava rock, and pine bark fafard. So those are the three mixed.
You just gave away your secrets, all right?
Yeah.
It's okay.
I have to kill you now.
And then the tree goes right into that.
The tree goes into the pot, and then we put moss on top of it. And this is basically what you end up with.
So you grow your own this moss here as well.
Right.
And you sell that to folks, and you can add it into your tray, and it'll start just growing on top of the rocks.
Right.
Yeah. Now you also use rocks instead of a tray.
Right. You can use a rock to mount it onto, or rocks with holes in it that you can.
So did you just happen to find this rock like this? Or did you
we find them like that, and then we drill them out for the drain holes.
Very nice. And that's an example of that.
Right.
All right, when we come back, we're going to continue our wandering around through the bonsais. It's a good way to start the day.
Thank you, Charlie.
But Charlie Belcher is taking us to Japan through a store in Tampa with the art of bonsai. Did I say it right? Bonsai.
Bonsai. Yeah, sai, like a bone, and then your sai. You know, like that? Bonsai. Yeah, and look at this. Look at this beautiful bonsai made from bougainvillea. I can't spell bougainvillea. I could barely say that. Isn't that gorgeous, though? And they carve the trunk to make it look like dead wood, but that plant is alive and well inside that planter there. Inside the tray, as they call it. Stick around. We're going to tell you all about Artisans Bonsai here in Sonoma, and we're going to help you have a good day. Good day, Tampa Bay. Welcome to our Zen Garden here. Nice way to ease into the work week. I'm Charlie Belcher coming to you from Thanota Sasa from Artisans Bonsai. Joe and Phil, they're the two guys behind Artisans Bonsai. Been open for how long now, Joe?
About a year.
About a year, having your own nursery here, right on Fowler Avenue, across from Big Top Flea Market, to give you an idea of where we are. And you've got some really great bonsais out here that people can see and be inspired by as they walk in. And you're standing next to one that gets a lot of attention.
Yes. This is one we collected, was growing up a telephone pole, and the city was going to tear it down, so I did that for them.
And that's a bougainvillea?
Yes, sir.
And it's not grafted, it's not, I mean, that's actually the tree.
Right. This is all carved into the wood.
So you carve it to make it look like dead wood?
Right. Give it the appearance of age. Again, bonsai is an art of illusion. So we want to create dead wood and give it the appearance of an old tree.
Now, when you put one in a tray, and let's say like the maybe more of a standard size, like the juniper
Right.
there, will that stay in that tree its whole life?
Yes.
Will it stay in that tray its whole life?
Yes, pretty much, unless the trunk got too big to fit, but you try to maintain the size that you've finished it off at.
Phil, you got all these plants back here. Is this just inventory?
Oh, no, we support the hobby on all levels. Not only do we sell completed bonsais, but we do a lot of pre-bonsais, a lot of trees that have been developed to be created into bonsais, or also we specialize in a lot of collected material. We go out into the wild and do a lot of collecting. As you can see back in the middle there, for people with a good eye, the bald cypress collection, which we'll be having a year-long workshop coming up soon to develop one of those and be able to end up with a very beautiful specimen bald cypress at the end of the class.
How often are you guys teaching classes?
The first and the third Saturday of the month is the first part of the class, and then the second and the fourth Saturday is the second part. So
every Saturday?
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks?
3 hours every 2 weeks. Every Saturday, 2 weeks. 6 hours total.
Fantastic. If you would like to learn how to do this art form yourself, you go to myfoxtampabay.com. We will link you to their website, or stop out here sometime and say hi to the fellows. And Ann Dwyer, I do have to tell you, Phil and Joe are big fans of Good Day Tampa Bay. They were very excited that they were going to be on during such a very special week. And you talk to Ann.
Bye, Ann.
Bye.
That's right. We're sorry to see you go, but
thanks so
now
much.
you have a lot of time on your hands. I'm just saying.
You can come. I can come and you can teach me how to bonsai.
She says thank you very much.
Thank
she might
you.
just show up for a bonsai lesson sometime.
Beautiful.
Thank you guys
You never
very
know.
much. Ann?
Thank you,
There you go.
Charlie.